Welcome to Vertex, the Alaska Satellite Facility's data access portal to the preprocessed SAR archive. Vertex is comprised of two major modules, the ASF Data Pool and the ASF Subsetter. This video is dedicated to showing you how to use the ASF Subsetter. A companion video illustrates how to use the ASF Data Pool. The ASF Subsetter offers image mosaics of selected regions of the Earth and the ability to select preferred areas out of those images for immediate download. You use the ASF Subsetter by clicking the tab here, or by clicking the Use Subsetter button located here. One important point to note for users of previous versions of Vertex is that the newest version can dynamically resize to fit a wide range of browser window sizes and is optimized to make optimal use of whatever monitor size you have when maximized. Mosaics accessible through the ASF Subsetter are arranged as regional datasets on the globe. To access these regional SAR composites, select a continent to expose available data layers for that continent or subregion. Next, select the data layer that you would like to examine in greater detail. Data layer selection loads the mosaic onto the subsetter map, which zooms to that part of the world. Only one data layer can be displayed on the map at a time, and it is displayed in its native projection and resolution. Also, each data set has a basic metadata profile page that is accessible from the icon next to the data layer title. A dataset profile includes information about the sensor which originally acquired the mosaic data, the global extent of the mosaic, the native resolution, projection, and a brief description of the project for which the mosaic was created. The mosaics available through the ASF Subsetter were initially created as part of a larger collaborative projects between ASF and its partner agencies and scientists. Additional information about these collaborative projects can be found at the ASF website here. To utilize the subsetting tool with your chosen mosaic, zoom in to identify a feature or area of interest on the mosaic displayed. Shift-click-drag your mouse over the area of interest to create a bounding box. This box represents the area which will be processed according to your defined parameters and immediately delivered to you once you click the download button. After you have chosen the specific area to examine further, define your subset image parameters using this form and the menu items accessible from the drop-down selectors. The projection of the mosaic indicates the type of information used to map coordinates from the surface of a spheroid, i.e. the Earth, to coordinates on a plane using mathematical algorithms. No singular projection can represent all the data available through the subsetter, so your projection choices, which are tailored to the mosaic loaded on the map, can be accessed here. ASF supports the following projections based upon the data layer: Google Mercator, Geographic, Albers equal area, Northern Polar Stereographic, as well as Southern Polar Stereographic. Learn more about the specifics of these projections from the Subsetter help text available here. Image formats available for your subset image are limited to JPEG, viewable in most photo viewing software, and GeoTIFF, which is visible in most GIS applications and TIFF viewing applications. The GeoTIFF images have the benefit of embedded spatial information that will retain the parameters you define for your subset in your local GIS environment. Interpolation methods are algorithmic methods of increasing or decreasing the number of pixels in a digital image to obtain a smoother or less coarse image. Vertex uses these interpolation methods: nearest neighbor, bilinear interpolation, and moving average. Learn more about the specifics of these interpolation methods from the Subsetter help text available here. The XY resolution denotes the number of pixels displayed in the XY dimensions of your image subset. Units for the available resolution depend upon the chosen projection for the data layer and will be either decimal degrees or meters. The default resolution of your subset image is the native pixel resolution of the mosaic. Typically, you should not need to adjust these values. They will reflect the data layer and other parameter choices you have made. The spatial extent values represent the geographic coordinates of the subset area selected using the bounding box tool. Subsets can only be selected for one data layer at a time and are limited to a rectangular shape. Once your selections have been made about how you want to receive your subset image, simply click the download button to create the subset image and visualize it on your preferred image viewer. Frequently, JPEG formatted images will open in a new tab of your browser for review. Save this image for later use by right-clicking on the image to select a saving option. GeoTIFFs will likely require the definition of the viewer you would like to use to visualize those products. Subset images produced through the ASF Subsetter do not require that you log into ASF systems to access the images and are available at no cost. Citation information required for the publication of these images is available through the ASF website and is the same as that for all SAR imagery available from ASF. This concludes our introduction to the ASF Subsetter within Vertex. As you explore and use Vertex, we want to know about your experience. Is it easy for you to find and visualize data? Are there improvements you can suggest? Please use the feedback button here to tell us about your experience with this ASF data portal. When submitted, feedback entered will automatically be logged in the ASF database as well as be sent to the Vertex Google group, where a team of ASF employees directly working to improve your user experience will receive your feedback and contact you with answers or additional clarifying questions as soon as possible. Of course, users are always welcome to provide feedback via email to uso@asf.alaska.edu or via phone at 907-474-6166. Thank you for spending your valuable time viewing this tutorial about the ASF Subsetter available through Vertex. We hope you enjoy your explorations of the ASF Synthetic Aperture Radar Image and Data Archive.